Alright, it is 9:24 p.m. Woot woot. Alright, hello. More Yunchin event stuff. Eventually, once I finish the event, I can actually go on to the story chapter for Honkai Impact. That's the plan. That's the plan. After whatever I can do for Yunchin today, I'm going to, fuck you. I can... Son of a bitch. Okay, I guess I have to open. Stupid. Whatever. Let's just fucking end this. I don't care. Let's get this over with. They can do this themselves. It's 6 dishes. Trash in the lobby. Oh no. Wait, after Yunchin today, Zenless Zone 0 is the plan. I should be able to go to the next milestone for Zenless. Or for the temple stuff in Swabian Temple, so that'll be good. Now I can go to the fucking thing to investigate that dish the one person was talking about. Okay. Hiya! Okay, done. Alright. Let's ignore that. Oh, I have to... Okay, grassland. Grassland it is. What do I need? Clay pot rice. Spicy chicken wings. Sure, let's go grassland and get spicy ingredients and the fucking pork. Yum yum yum, my tongue. Go! Let's find this dish or whatever the hell it is, and also get new items. Onions! Legendary. Mushrooms, we found the mushrooms. Apparently they didn't have mushrooms. Met Vita, who excels at cleaning. This is the territory of that rumored farming expert. Uh-oh. This is gonna be like some PTSD for him. Wait a second. That figure over there. Why does it look so familiar? Oh, if it isn't Sela and Susanna. Long time no see. Did you miss me? You're Rita! Why are you here? I was about to ask you the same thing. I specifically chose this quaint little town of Yunchin to experience a peaceful life away from all the hustle and bustle. I even leased a small plot of land, planning to enjoy the simple pleasure of self-sufficiency. But then you all came barging in. She actually spent money to get a piece of land on Earth. I'm sorry, we mean no harm, but just to be safe, I have to ask. You don't have anything to do with this fog, do you? Of course not. Though a dense fog means high humidity, which is ideal for farming. Drawing from my experience developing phosphorus, I've managed to grow such a large field in just a few days. Now that I think about it, you really are a farming expert. By the way, could you be the famous Miss Eve Sushang I've heard about? Nice to meet you, Vita. I've heard about you from Sela and others. I heard you first met in a salt-filled land. Since Yunchin's traditional cuisine tends to be light in flavor, I'd like to learn more about heavily salted cuisines. Sushang-sama, don't just think about cooking. Besides, the salt and Snow holy city isn't for eating. That does sound interesting. I've been wanting to taste authentic Shenzhou cuisine for a while now. Perfect, then let's hurry back to the restaurant for a tasting session. Alright. Vita. Simple yet unforgettable. Okay. What's the dish? A shelled ingredient, a spicy white plant. Okay, so a shell, obviously. A red and green spicy vegetable. Red and green. I guess the chilies. A spicy white plant. I consider radish to be kind of spicy. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Garlic. Garlic shell shield. I do like me some garlic, man. So good. 2 types of root vegetables absorb the fat of meat when stir-fried together. So like this. No! Okay, root vegetable. What's... Okay. Dry pot pork. Meticulously prepared char stew, paired with rounded grains, enhanced by an ingredient so moving it brings tears. Onions. Pork. Oh. This is the simple roast pork with rice. Oh my god, that looks great. Oh, fuck. Add roast pork with rice to the menu and open for business. Do we have Vita here? As a janitor? Okay. So, Teresa, you're a purchaser now. Vita automatically collects tips for every piece of trash or dirty dish to be cleaned. Move speed increases by 30%. Okay. So, yeah, she just does more. Perfect. Gimme. What? 147? Oh, purchasing. Okay, that's like, why is it so... We'll keep it at 10. I'll do 20. Okay. Dish time. Welcome to Breezy Dining. Okay. Time to make the dish. Wait, but Susanna's not a chef. What? Where's Teresa? Like, do they have the purchaser anywhere? Guess not. Oh god, she's so fast. Okay. Can I get the rest of the dishes out? It might be possible. No. $10,000 in a day? A day without this food feels like an eternity. Jeez. We got the dish dough. Finally. My right hand hurts. Like, right here. I don't know why. It's been like that for a while now. It's not fun. Lights. I had Chick-fil-A for the first time today. I really enjoyed it. Definitely up there in terms of like chicken sandwich places, or places with chicken sandwiches in terms of like fast food joints, yada yada. Got a rove in the grassland. Can I renovate now? Okay. Base comfort increased. What do I have to increase comfort to? Some absurd number, 3,500. What can I shop for? It's still locked for that fucking couch. The couch, man. Okay. What do I want to get? I think I just save up and just stock up on those ones, cause like I want the big ones, you know, the ones that net me a lot more. Mysterious farming expert. So there's 2 more people. Based on what I saw from the staff events thing, it's I and Leah? Wait, what about Rita? Okay, I'm confused. Whatever. Grassland! What do I need? Rice and cabbage. Alright, sounds good. Rice, cabbage. And then I'll have, Rove! Salad of some sort? And rice. Oh yeah, Carly's soon. Sort of fog investigation? Oh yeah. Develop the inspiration gained from a room. Meat brought back from the grassland. Pork. Slowly stewed with mushrooms. Braised ham and mushrooms. Meat coated in a golden crust. Just flour, no. Then spicy ingredients, not that spicy. Garlic. Onion. Seasoned with onion. Onion? I guess like I know onion and like can be considered spicy if you have it raw, but I never have it raw. I like having it, you know, caramelized or stewed, whatever. Okay, that happened. Thanks for waiting, dear customers. Coralie, Sela, and Susanna sat around the table while Yi Suchong and Chow expertly laid out the dishes. Here's a new dish from our little diner. Braised ham and mushrooms. Part of the 3 flavors of Yunchin prototype. Isn't it? The ingredients were brought back by Sela. The recipe was restored by Coralie, and the dishes were washed by Susanna. Everyone pitched in. I just did the cooking. Now dig in while it's hot. Yay! But, why is it called braised ham and mushrooms? I thought it was treasure under the canopy? That's the traditional name, yeah, but since I recreated it from scratch after my inspiration, I didn't feel right slapping such a big name on it. Besides, I just want to cook food I'm good at and share it with everyone. I'm not chasing clout. The simpler the name, the easier it is to remember what you're eating and pass down the recipe. So for the 3 flavors of Yunchin in my restaurant, I'm naming them after the ingredients. Easy and simple. Ah, that makes sense. Classic Sushong Senpai logic. Oh, totally fair. But, can we start eating now? Of course, dig in! Yay! Time to eat! Hi, Canada. Hello! Hiya! Sela, what's up? You look kinda off. Is there something you don't eat? No, it's just, Sela glanced at the dish, then looked at Coralie, who had already poked her chopsticks in, but in the end, she didn't say anything. What? You had something concerning before, too. Anyway, everyone go ahead and eat. Let me give it a try. Coralie? Wait, Coralie, you're not about to do something dramatic, are you? Should I start live streaming? Coralie quickly waved off Susanna, who was halfway to setting up her phone stand. Then she clenched her fist and gently rubbed her throat, swallowing the food down. Did you get what I meant? Huh? That whole performance just now. What I was trying to say was, this food is just very hard to swallow down. Coralie calmly took a sip of water, then instantly switched into full-on food critic mode. Yunchin mushrooms are naturally sweet and fresh, best eaten within a day of being picked. A proper braised ham and mushrooms dish uses 2 types of mushrooms, one thick, one thin, for contrasting textures. But these, they all taste the same, dry and kind of bitter. The sauce is supposed to be rich and velvety, but this is more like weak broth, blanded thin. And the ham, well, I don't need to say anything. You've all tasted it. So tough. Almost cracked a tooth. I see. So it really didn't turn out. You expected that? Yeah, actually, before at least Sushongs could say anything, Sela jumped in. Everyone, I'm really sorry. It wasn't Sushong's fault. The dish flopped because the ingredients I brought back weren't up to par. When I got to the grassland today, I already noticed something was wrong. Most of the wild mushrooms had been hit hard by the cold snap, so they weren't usable. I managed to find a few that looked okay, but clearly they didn't hold up in taste. And the ham factory had a storage issue. A bunch of hams got frozen solid. I literally had to scrape them out with a scythe. Ah, that explains it. Supply chain breakdown. No wonder those ingredients disappeared from the market. To be honest, I noticed something was off when I was cooking. But the 3 flavors of Yunchin has such a reputation. I figured the ingredients here were just like that. Sorry, I should have told everyone the truth. But Coralie looked so excited about eating the 3 flavors of Yunchin, I just couldn't bring myself to say it. It's alright, Sela-senpai. It's not your fault. And it's not Sushong's fault either. If anyone's to blame, it's someone else entirely. Honestly, I had a feeling it turned out this way just before I even picked up my chopsticks. I just wanted to see if I was right. Huh? Coralie, what's that supposed to mean? Sabotage. What? Did you all really think I came here just to eat? I'm on a mission too, you know. Of course the mission comes first, or from the environment fog. This fog is fundamentally a climate issue, which is why I developed weather sensors to collect data. But the data is coming in at a snail's pace, so I decided to do a field investigation my way. That's when Sushong Senpai's breezy dining gave me an idea. If food is essential for life, it should be affected by the climate as well. The grassland, the mushroom fields, the ham factory, those 3 places all got hit by the cold wave. That's no ordinary climate anomaly. It's obvious that there's been a sudden temperature drop across several parts of Yunchin, which has disrupted the food supply chain. Whoa. Yeah, the food shortage is just a side effect. The real problem with the cold is this abnormal fog. Right, cold wave and fog go hand in hand. Still, I never imagined the final clue would be hiding on our dining table. The weather really does affect what we eat. Currently, hearing all this, I realize I still have a long way to go in my culinary journey seeking the heavenly taste. Oh, please, if I didn't trust your cooking, Sushang-senpai, I wouldn't have jumped to the ingredient theory so quickly. But this evidence alone isn't enough, right? Of course not. That's why we have the data from the weather sensors Sela brought back. So when you were setting those up, you already had a theory in mind? Well, not a solid conclusion, just a hypothesis, but yeah, it led us here. Based on the analysis, those 3 areas were hit hardest by the temperature drop. That's why I placed the weather sensors there and asked Sela-senpai to gather ingredients around them. All 3 were hit equally by the cold? Then that means... Exactly. 3 points make a circle, making it easy to pinpoint the target area. The red area marked on the map is the source of this cold snap, and likely also the source of the fog in Yunchin. Let's go. The investigation phase ends here. It's time for Valkyrie action. It's time for Valkyrie action. Or, I don't know. Open for business? Okay. We're gonna feed them this tough dish that, you know, we shouldn't be serving them anyway. Okay, how does this work? The purchasing thing. I just want to, like, go to the... Okay, yeah, I'm dirt fucking poor. So... I'll do, like, 50. Nah, I'll do 60. Yeah. Feel good about that. What the fuck? What? Like, what the actual fuck? Huh? Did they say? What did the customer say? Why? What, the Paimon's voice actors changed? Or something else? No. In Lua, the standard banner loves me. But not the premium banner? I keep getting it early. Oh. Gotta keep getting an encore. Hey, at least it's not Lin Yang. I have 2 copies of her now. I think I got her S1 as well, actually. Well, maybe not S2 like you have, but... What, did you want Calcharo instead or something? No? S2. Yeah. Yeah, I imagined you had her S2, it's just... Alright, sell 80 dishes that cost more than 100 coins. Be expensive, okay. Bye. Fuck. Ah, shit. Here. Yeah, that works. Pork, onions. Okay. Well, I feel like I could maybe purchase the ingredients. Is it S? Yeah, it's S. I don't know why it's S when they give you wave bands for the characters. It's stupid. It should be W. But apparently it's S for sequence node. I don't know what idiot came up with that as the acronym, but whoever did, go fuck yourself. I keep fucking getting him. I hate you, Enwu. You don't like overwhelming power. What did they say? Fuck! I didn't read. Shit! Today I helped, Today I helped the herders track down animals that had gone missing. Okay. He's in an on banner. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Well, at least, whenever you get dupes of him, you get a pole. Or extra currency to get another sequence node for a premium character. I do like how Wuwa does that, at least. I'm kind of pissed off at the game, admittedly, because I don't have Cardathea. But part of it is my fault, because I didn't, I should not have pulled for Zani. I didn't want her at all, and then I got her, and now I just feel so much regret in my life for it. Ugh. That'll work. I got Brant. Oh, nice. Do you think you'll use that premium currency thing to get more of him? 3 days without it. Good review. He's gone now. Yeah. But, like, I mean, when he gets re-ran, are you gonna do the thing where, you know, you can guarantee get... I failed to get his weapon. Ah, rip. Do you at least have the standard, 5-star sword? That could be at least a good filler weapon right now. I don't even know what the name is. Oh, Vita beat me to it. Or Vita. Except the gut side of this weapon. Or Xiangling, yeah. Xiangliao? Nope. Damn. That might be something you might want to consider doing, though, is just do some pulls on the standard weapon banner. Because it's guaranteed whatever weapon you select. So you can just get the sword. And considering you're apparently blessed when it comes to the standard banner, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm blessed on my ult, I should say. Ah, okay. For rovings, I need to reach 3,500 comfort. Do I have enough for that level of comfort? Let's see here. That'll help it. Just off by 43. I can do this. Fucking dick. Oh, no, okay. We're good. Put this down. Boom. 3,500. Got that. And now I just need to do one more roving. Perfect. Look at that. And I get the level up. So now I just need to rove somewhere. dry pot pork. Based on the ingredients, I want these ones. Okay, it was pork, potato, onion. I have enough potatoes. I have so many fucking potatoes, man. I can run a fry stand with that. You love me surprise. What good luck! Wow. Okay. More chefs, more daily purchase budgets. Okay. Continue running the restaurant, develop dishes. 2 types of poultry. Spicy flavored plants. If it's not chili. You motherfucker. Is minced garlic. Fucking stupid. What? Garlic fried chicken. Alright, pick up some news. Let's do it. Start managing. I need 3 chefs to really make use of these types of dishes. God, this is so ugly. I just have a fucking pile of clutter, man. I think they just want to eat. Teamwork, case studies, identifying weak spots, reinforcing them again and again. How would I make the restaurant if I actually wanted to make the decorations fit in and not just pile them in for the sake of a comfort set? Yeah, we need another chef. This is not fast enough. Okay, closed for the day. Boom. So good. Next time we have a no boss team lunch, we're coming here. Northwestern Forest. Okay. Let's see if I can renovate in terms of money. Could place more tables. Oh boy. Standard hates me on main. Rip. Although, sometimes it's better to be hated by standard and then liked by, you know, actual premium banners. Most of the time. God, this looks pretty bad. But hey, so a little less cluttered. Daily budget, ingredients, complete roving and forest 2 times. We need to go to the forest. Wow, ain't that a thing? Oh. As calculated by Corley, the target should be around this area. Miss Sushang, will it be alright for you to leave Breezy Dining to help us? She's right, Sushang-sama. This is supposed to be an investigation mission for Cecilia and me. Don't worry. With Corley and Chow holding down the fort, I have nothing to worry about. It's not me to stand by and watch 2 junior Valkyries run themselves ragged. Besides, since this cold spell affects the quality of ingredients, I'm obliged to step in. But Susanna, are you really okay? No problem. It's just a bit cold. You're still shivering. Don't push yourself too hard. I have to fulfill my duty too, and I can't leave Sela and Sushang somehow. Come on now. No need for those honorifics. I don't deserve them. Sushang-sama? Come closer, everyone. Maybe we'll feel warmer. I should have brought Chow with me. It's got warm feathers, so it's comfy to hug. We'll just have to make do for now. But this is a Sushang-sama. Susanna, why are you still stuttering? Are you still cold? I don't think it's cold anymore. And just like that, with some playful chatter, the 3 of them arrived at the location Corley had identified. Looks like a warehouse. Susanna, can you check who owns it? Yunchin's records show it's registered to an individual, but that was years ago. There's no info on them now. A warehouse this size? No way it's for personal use. Probably a big corporation exploiting a legal loophole. Will this place be abandoned? Maybe. There's no security at the door, but my gut says it's still in use. The underground water system runs right beneath this area, matching Corley's theory. And we all feel colder here. Exactly. Something's fishy. Stay sharp, everyone. Actually, when I crouched down shivering earlier, I noticed one hallway without any dust, and it looked totally different from the rest. Should we check it out? If it's without dust, people had to have gone through it. Or Ponke Beast, I don't know. Good catch. Lead the way, Susanna. The path ends here. There's a door, it looks like. Some kind of storage room? Hold on a sec, you two. Do you hear that? The air was cold and still, and they could hear a deep and steady thud every so often. Is that some kind of machine? It sounds like one, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's head in and take a look. I don't know. This place gives me the creeps. This place gives me the creeps. Don't worry, Susanna. We're all here with you. Yeah. What is this? They stared in shock at what lay beyond the door. A motorcycle? A mechanic place. They got Sela on the poster. The machinery they'd imagined wasn't there. In fact, for a warehouse, it looked a little too normal. Just a cramped space, rusty shelves, and neatly stacked supplies. Aren't these all perfect liquid diets? You've had them for meals. I recognize them anywhere, even if they were mushed. They are mushed to begin with. Not all of them, Susanna. Look, this box is purple and that one's blue. We haven't seen those before, have we? Wait, there are purple and blue ones? I only know green is veggie, orange is meat, and white is rice. What would purple even taste like? Sweet potato? The flavor's not the point, Susanna. The point is, this warehouse storing the meal packs might also be where the cold wave that caused the fog started. And if we connect that to what Zhang Daoli and Zhang Wenming have been doing, something shady is definitely going on. They're using the fog to keep them eating the stupid liquid diets. Yeah, I'm with you. So what do we do now? We need to contact the authorities in Yunchin and have them inspect the warehouse top to bottom. And we've got to figure out how exactly the cold wave started. Yeah, what did cause it? These meal packs don't seem related at all. Actually, they're very related. Didn't you notice? It got even colder after we walked into this room. You're right. Oh, I think I get it. The meal packs need to be flash frozen, right? So there must be some super-powered refrigeration system in here. That must be what caused the cold wave. Oh, nope. There's no freezer in the world that strong. And we haven't seen any machines around here either. That sound again, just like before. And it's getting closer, isn't it? That's not a machine, it's... Frost tank! Oh. He's keeping the warehouse cool and causing it. Oh, that's how they make their liquid fuel? Fucking these? It's not gonna be tough. I'll say that soon. See? Alright. That should have been the last one, right? No more coming? The temperature's starting to rise again. Looks like that's all of them. So the cold wave and the disastrous fog will recede too? I think so. Let's go check in with Coralie to make sure. As for these perfect liquid diet packs, I'll contact the proper folks to investigate right away. Thanks, both of you. The food service workers in Yunchin can finally breathe a sigh of relief. We should be thanking you, Miss Sushang. Thanks for all the help. Whoops. We should be thanking you for all the help. Yes, Sushang-sama, you looked so cool during the fight. It was just a small effort, and to be fair, I've gained a lot from this mission, both professionally and personally. Hold on. Yeah. Stupid. 42 minutes. Yikes. Huh? Professionally, we dealt with the cold wave and the disastrous fog. Personally, I completed 2 of my trials. I'm a big step closer to finding the heavenly taste. 2 trials? With the fog clearing, you completed gazing directly at the sun. What was the other one? Gazing directly at the sun, uprooting a large tree, touching not a droplet of water, and dominating all beasts. Passing through a field of flowers without brushing a petal is doable, but how do you swim in the water while staying dry? Then I saw those Honkai beasts and it hit me. The answer is ice. Oh, that makes sense. Sushang-sama, you darted between those frost tanks without a scratch. That was touching not a droplet of water. Is that so? Serving justice and gaining cultivation. Now that's a good day. Let's hurry back and give Coralie the good news. She solved a huge crisis in Yunchin and guided me on my path. I have to repair somehow. Luckily I have just the thing. A perfect little gift to show my thanks. Yeah. Alright. Now we can, I need to do in the forest, specifically? Yes. This is the only time I can rove. Or the last time I can rove for today, I think. Roving. Roving done. Bamboo shoot. Raspberries. Field berries. No, just berries. Wasabi. Oh, the wasabi plant. Osmanthus. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. Where are those who share the memory? Okay, since the forest is an area, that explains why we can get more people now. Or how we can. Whew. Yay, delicious dinner! Found eye. Susanna, have you found anything? Nothing. The forest is desolate. Vito is definitely lying to us. There's nothing but a cabbage by the road. Wait, why is there a cabbage in the forest? Excuse me, but I'm not a cabbage. The cabbage is talking! No, I'm sorry, I didn't see it clearly. It's alright, I just heard you mention Vita. Is she with you right now? Yes, you know each other? She agreed to travel with me, but we got separated halfway through, and I couldn't find my way back. I had no choice but to live as a hermit in the forest, gathering wasabi to survive. Oh, I see. Well, she's also farming to survive, not doing much better than you. We can take you back to the restaurant to meet up with her. Thank you both for your kindness. Please accept this wasabi as a token of my gratitude. Sushi! Vita, so this is where you are. I thought you had made it home safely, but I see you've switched careers to farming instead. I'm not as lucky as you. If I could pick such fresh vegetables in the wild, I wouldn't have worked so hard to grow my own. Ugh, there's so much tension between them. Standoff at the kitchen feels dangerous. Sushang-sama, do you have any ideas? Sushang-sama? I got wasabi and sugar today. What new flavors could I create with them? Sushang-sama? Hold on a second. This isn't the time to experiment with new recipes. We need to find a way to cool those two down. Cool them down with sugary water. I got it! If we neutralize the spiciness this way... Sushang-sama! Huh? Oh, Susanna, were you calling me? Yes, I wanted to say, alright, you came at the perfect time. Here, have a quick taste. Oh, what is this? It's so cold! It's supposed to be cold at the first bite. Here, have a bite of this. It's so spicy! Oh my, why is there a fire over there? Susanna dear, the kitchen is off limits to fire breathers. The refreshing coolness and moderate spiciness can stimulate the taste buds in two different ways. This could become an original dessert. How should I prove it further? Sushang seems to have had a flash of inspiration. The credit goes to wasabi. Make sushi a hobby. I don't know the lyrics. Itadakimasu. 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 Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Stack it up. Sweet and tangy filling, smooth ingredient. Milk? I don't fucking know, man. Oh, I guess. Wait, yeah, milk would not be a pie thing. Smooth ingredient. Smooth. Smooth. Eggs. Yeah. Fruit pie. Refreshing sweetness. Unusual spiciness. A rich, smooth liquid from the village. Wasabi. Mint. Mocha ice cream or mocha. Interesting. Interesting. Let's cook. Bip. Okay. I got most of the staff now. The only one I'm missing is what, Rita and... Is that it? Hell yeah. Holy shit. This is definitely going faster in terms of cooking. Okay, got it. Alright, made some money. I don't think I'll be able to rove again, but if I can, then I can rove. Or, yeah, no, I don't know how anymore. Nope. I've reached the limit. Elia and Rita? Grassland is basically the village and river yet to be completed. Okay. Let's claim my rewards. Developed 24 dishes, definitely did that. Complete 30 rovings. I'm over 24 rovings done, so I'm getting there too. I need Lucky Cat. Actually, wait, hold on. Management level 10. I'm level 8, so I'm 2 levels away. That's actually quite good. I think level 10 is the max, right? It's based on the stuff in the shop. Which caps out level 10, yeah. Okay! I'm very close to finishing the event in terms of, like, that type of stuff. So that's good. Now I'll be able to get Helia's outfit, etc, etc. Okay. Okay, that's it for Honkai Impact, and it has been 53 minutes. Almost an hour, but not quite. Let me claim this. How close am I to getting... upgraded. I have that. Or... no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Or 50 to get to that. Oh boy, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay. Let's see here. Close the game? And switch gears to Zenless Zone 0. I should do that Honkai Star Rail event at some point. And then Genshin's gonna get the new patch tomorrow night. I heard that Zach Aguilar and Sarah Miller Cruz are returning. So that's good. And then Krona Bediger is no longer voicing Paimon. From what I could, and then Kaylee Mills is no longer voicing Gocheng. But honestly, with the way that those two have been, I guess, damaging the reputation, well, their reputations, and then just like the reputation for like North American voice actors, seems pretty justified. Also, I'm pretty sure Corona was pretty like, oh yeah, if they don't do the SAG after stuff, I am not voicing Paimon anymore. And lo and behold, not voicing Paimon anymore, so it is what it is, I suppose. I guess it's like, for me, it's like, I'm very much fine with Zach Aguilar coming back and Sarah Miller Cruz coming back over, you know, Krona Bediger staying as Paimon. Because, to be fair, I don't even like Paimon anyway, so it works out. But, you know, made their choice. Alright, Zanless. Temple takeover. Or temple takedown. What does that mean exactly? I don't know. Alright, okay. Zenless. Talk to Belian real quick. I believe I do have some adventures that I finished up. How am I doing? I just need to complete the commission. And then I can finish the target. That's the last one, I think. In terms of, like, major things. And then I think the rest I can do at my own leisure. Leisure, whatever you want to say. I think so, at least. I could be wrong. Let's see. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Submit. 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 Alright, I got 920. Well, speaking of which, since I've leveled up quite a bit, what can I get? Oh, fuck yeah, obviously. And then those are accessories, I believe, right? Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Ishwan and Old Moi. We saved your son! How do you feel about that? Do you feel like talking about Tide Fair now? Wait, did I? Ah, fuck. Damn. That's bad. But... Okay.
Thanks to you, it looks like the Tide Fair can finally happen again.
Yes, we proved ourselves.
This is nothing compared to what you've done to help me. Besides, this was always meant to be at Sweebian Temple. It was just... I couldn't bring myself to face it until now. Oh, you're here too. Thanks again for everything you did to rescue Ping.
We just did what we could.
You're welcome. We were glad to help.
I came today to give you this sky letter. It belonged to Jen, Ping's older brother.
Who passed? Ping's older brother.
Ping's older brother. I think I remember you two mentioning him before.
11 years ago, just before the Tide Fair, Jen had already picked up his sky letter and written his blessing on it. He was just waiting for the day to take it to Swabian Temple. But then, the unexpected happened. He never came back from the Hollow. This sky letter was all he left behind. And every time I open it and see the words, "May my family be safe," it just hits me all over again.
Ah, fuck, man. Poor guy.
So I went to Swabian Temple, thinking that I had to send off the sky letter. It was his last wish. But when I got there, I was told that Yunchin's summit was pulling out of Waifei, and the Tide Fair wouldn't be held again. No matter how many doors I knocked on and how hard I pleaded, all I could do was watch Sweebian Temple grow emptier by the day. I waited for years. And over time, I gave up.
11 years ago. So it was then.
I could never let go of this regret. But I know the Tide Fair was something Yunchin's summit organized out of their own goodwill, and that I shouldn't be blaming the mystics. I kept that bitterness bottled up all these years. Until you all came back. I was happy when I first heard the temple was reopening, but then it just felt unfair. Why now? I had waited at Sweebian Temple every day back then, and no one ever came. And now it just happens? Why is it that Jen never got to...
Well, if you want to know why, it's because so many of the members died. You know.
I'm just glad you're here now.
Uh,
If it weren't for your help, Ping might have ended up
But,
just
like-
like his brother.
or, like, I can understand why he feels like that. You can't help feeling like that when it's just like, you know, your son's last wish, essentially, right?
I'll take care of the Sky Letter personally. Don't worry, I understand what it means to you. I'll
That's so
handle it
stuffy.
carefully. Once I've thoroughly examined the sigil inside, I'll return it to you safely. It will be your decision whether to keep it for memory's sake or to send it flying.
I see. All right, that's more than I could ask for. Thank you.
Please, take care.
Oh, my bad.
I see. All right, that's more than I could ask for. Thank you. I'll be heading back now.
This was a keepsake for his late son.
So the Sky Letter old Moore brought belonged to his son who had passed away years ago.
This Sky Letter is invaluable, both to him and Swabian Temple. It carries the weight of a loved one's final wish, and through it, I can catch a glimpse of the legacy left behind over a decade ago. I must thank you and Fufu. The Sky Letter is still trivial when compared to saving a life. We're lucky to have you here at Swabian Temple.
This must have been fate's plan all along.
This must have been fate's plan all along.
Well said. You're quite perceptive. After seeing my disciples work so hard, I suppose I'd better stop slacking off myself. It's time I focused on making the Sky Letters. This time, we'll make enough for everyone in all of Waifei Peninsula, so no one will be left with any regrets.
Yay, Tide Fair! Heading here. Perfect! That solves the biggest problem for the Tide Fair. Yeah, this calls for a celebration. You've been busy running around for the Tide Fair lately, and I haven't been much help. Tell you what, whatever you feel like eating today, I'll head straight to the market and whip up something special just for you guys. For real? Me too? I get extra food too? I'm so done with those compressed biscuits. And of course, you played a crucial role in Swabian Temple's renovation. I couldn't have done it without you. I want that braised pork belly I've been craving forever. Oh, and fried chicken wings too. I've been dreaming about those. I want both. Hold on, everyone gets to choose. How about braised pork for you, Fufu? Let Wise pick something. So, Wise, what would you like? I'll go with the chicken wings then. Awesome! That's my Junior. You really know your food. Now we get to try both of them. You got it. You're totally spoiling Fufu. Junior disciples should spoil their seniors. That's right! Juniors... Wait. That feels backwards. Braised pork and fried chicken wings. I've got it memorized. And I'll get Shifu's favor while I'm at it. Alright, I'm off to the market. Get ready to feast your hearts out. Shifu. Wonder how she's doing with those talismans. Shifu! Shifu! These symbols on the Sky Letter. What do you think, Shifu? Though it seems like just a few simple strokes, there's an intrinsic mystery to them. You could say it's the most crucial part of the Sky Letter. I figured it out. The Sky Letter can be returned to Mr. Ma. I'll go return it. I'll leave it to you then. It's time to get started on making a new Sky Letter. Ahem. What's wrong, Ping? You've been coughing a lot these past few days. Did you catch a cold? I'm not sure. You know, my lungs have been feeling weird ever since I got out of the hollow. But I got checked out at the hospital and they didn't find anything wrong. Could it be because of the ether's influence in the hollow? Huh? A hollow? Mr. Wise, can you help take a look? Let me take a look, but there's no need to call me Master. At least not until I'm playable. Great. Thanks for your help. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wah. Cleansed the ether within you. How are you feeling, Ping? Oh, we're coughing. Incredible. I feel so much better. You should thank Master Wise. Thanks, Master Wise. They ignored me. There's really no need. But what caused this in the first place? Could I have inhaled something weird in the hollow? I actually just learned this from Ishu and Shifu. And so, in a way that was easy to understand, you give them you give the two of them a general explanation of how to guide the flow of ether. I see. That's the Yunkui Summit for you. You all here in Wi-Fi Peninsula, everyone, especially those who have to work in the hollow, feel so much more at ease. I can't thank you enough. Thank you enough. Pink is just not cut out for going into the hollows. He's being reckless. Won't go in there anymore. The Master's Swabian Temple or something else. They waltz in and out of the hollow like they're just going to grab a bite to eat. Next time you go into a hollow, make sure you go with a professional. I swear, I've learned my lesson. Oh right, I almost forgot. Here's your sky letter back. Is Ishu and Shifu done with it? Okay, I'll take it then. Just come find me if you need to use it again. Hey, Dad, what is it now? Maybe I should become a disciple at Swabian Temple. Train for a few years to get stronger, and then I might be able to go in and out of the hollows as easily as they do. Why are you still thinking about going into the hollows? He can't help but be worried, man. Fofo! Is Senior food back? Is Senior Pan back? I want my food! My chicken wings! Please! Give it! You're back! Shifu's closed the door to visitors and started focusing on making sky letters. I took a quick look around the room when I went to bring Shifu some tea, and there were already so many sky letters. The Tide Fair is just around the corner. Right, while Shifu's working on that, let's focus on the other renovations sitting again around Swabian Temple, like that tree. What's up with the tree? I was just about to talk to Bellabog Heavy Industries about the tree situation. Come check it out. You'll see what I mean. Followed Jafufu to the big tree inside the temple grounds. Looks like Anton has already been busy there for a while. Looks like it's pretty much set up, right? Can I go up there? Hold up! Just a bit more to go. Safety first. Once everything's secured, you're good to roll. Okay. Be careful now. Some of those branches look pretty flimsy. Don't worry. I won't let a single leaf get knocked off. Are we renovating the trees too? No, it's just for decoration. Asked Shifu to teach me how to fold some sky letters without talisman patterns. I thought I'd hang them on the trees. It may not carry the same meaning as a proper sky letter, but still great for adding to the atmosphere of the Tide Fair. Wanting to make the Tide Fair better was what gives it meaning. Oh, right. You've got a point. This feels like one of Shifu's lectures. But anyway, I'll be sure to hang more sky letters on the tree. Bellabog Heavy Industries could help hang sky letters too, but I'm sure it'd mean so much more if you guys did it yourselves. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, and by the way, everyone from Bellabog Heavy Industries will get their own sky letters too. Shifu said since you've all come to Wi-Fi Peninsula, you're guests at the Tide Fair, so when in Rome, right? They have Rome? When in Rome? Okay. Oh! So you're saying we can make a wish at the Tide Fair too? You bet! Perfect! Actually, ever since we got this job, the president's been going on and on about wanting to visit Swabian Temple, but couldn't find the time. This is great! I'll write down the president's... No, everyone's wishes! A sky letter should fit all of this. Worst case, I'll just keep my part short. Don't worry, if that's not enough, we'll get you some more. Alright, now that you said that, I'm even more fired up to get this done! I'll leave it to Bellabog Heavy Industries then. Let me know when it's done. Level 35! And we'll be done. With the main rewards. Okay, let's see what they do. Decorating the statues. More plants. More plants! Signage and plants. Decorating the tree. You could buy construction equipment. Ooh. Gold. Lanterns. More plants. Some lanterns. More of the sigils. Upgraded the divination stand. There's a couplet carved on the doorpost. Probably something really profound. Ishwan Shifu must have written it. Legends are hung everywhere, and skyladders dangle from the temple trees. The atmosphere of the Tide Fair is getting more and more festive. Let's see now. Yeah. Oh, 8%? 16%? 100%. Okay. We'll just go for the 20 hours. Yeah, let's just do that. And then what's this one? Craft. Yeah, the sign's all gold now. Radiant Yang, Embracing Yin. Okay. How many more do I need total? I need 26 total. So I need 15 more. Special event.
We're back, Shifu!
Ah, how did it go?
It went smooth as butter.
Same here.
What were y'all up to?
Oh? What were you all up to?
We secretly placed the sky letters. We were gonna ask you and Belle to come, but the three of us were able to handle it.
Secretly?
Secretly? Why?
According to the records, this is how the Tide Fair was done. Swabian Temple makes the sky letters with special sigils drawn on them, and then hides them all over Wi-Fi for people to find. When somebody finds one, they write their words inside and bring it back here to Swabian Temple. Then after the collection deadline, Shifu performs the ritual to send them flying! And that's what we were up to. We placed a bunch of sky letters all across Wi-Fi. Secretly, of course.
Were we supposed to hide them? I barely placed a few before someone spotted me, so I just started handing them out on the spot. Maybe I was too conspicuous.
Same here. The moment I stepped outside the temple, people swarmed me. I ended up just distributing them as I walked.
Wait, don't tell me. Was I the only one who actually tried to secretly hide them?
Yeah.
That's our senior foo-foo.
Yep, senior for a reason.
That's our senior foo-foo.
That's our senior foo-foo.
That's our senior foo-foo. You're the only one who was sure to keep the tradition.
That said, the number of sky letters returned doesn't match the number we put out. Perhaps some were never found, or maybe the people who picked them up are still contemplating what to write.
Oh no. Did I hide them too well?
Where did you hide them?
Up on the rooftop ledges? Between roof tiles? Under some really heavy water jugs?
The only people who are gonna do that are agents. who can get to them.
They said that finding the sky letters is a key part of the event, so I really wanted to emphasize the finding aspect.
I think you might have taken the tradition a little too seriously.
I think you might have taken the tradition a little too seriously.
What do I do? Now I'm really getting worried. What if no one finds the ones I hid? I want to go back and put them somewhere easier to find. But I'd totally get caught if I did that now. And we can't just walk up and ask people, hey, did you find the sky letter under the water jug? If only someone could, go ask around more subtly.
You mean you want someone to go and check whether people actually found the sky letters?
Finally, something I can help with.
I see. Then why don't I go? Finally, there's something I can help with.
I'll leave it to you then, Wise. If anyone complains the letters were too hard to find, just gently nudge them in the right direction. Oh, and if the water jugs are too heavy or the rooftops too high, just let me know. I'll be right there to help.
Alright, these skyletters are for you. Bellabog Heavy Industries has been a great help recently. Fufu told me they're friends who came from afar to help you. They've been working hard for days and shouldn't have to waste more energy searching for sky letters. Why don't you take these sky letters and take them to them? Got it. I'll make sure they get there. Go ahead. Oh, there he is. Yo, bro, what's up? How do you feel about the renovation results at Swabian Temple? It's changed so much since I first got here. Yep, Anton just asked me the same thing. That's exactly what I told him. You've changed into the Swabian Temple clothes, huh? Yeah, I've mostly been holed up in my room tinkering with HED, but hey, the big Skylighter ceremony is about to start. Of course, I gotta dress up properly so I can attend the ceremony as a Swabian Temple mystic. Alright, Anton, take this. What's this? Whoa, Skylighters? And a ton of them! More than enough for everyone! And here I was worried about if we'd all have to ride super tiny to cram everything onto one. I'll go hand out the remaining Skylighters to everyone. Alright, if you're up for it, you can take care of handing them out. They'll be pumped. Plus it shows Swabian Temple's recognition of Bellbog Heavy Industries. I never thought I'd see something like this. See what? There it is, the Skylighter. I have no idea when it ended up hidden under my teapot. It's been a while. The resemblance is uncanny. Have you been to the Tide Fair before? No, back then I was traveling all over, dealing with treasures, so I missed several Tide Fairs. A friend who attended the Tide Fair back then showed me photos of the Skylighters. I thought I'd only ever get to see such a rare item in pictures. I never imagined I'd get my hands on the real deal in my lifetime. Talk about fate. I'll join in just this once. So I just write my wish and take it to Swabian Temple, right? Yeah, you can hand it over to anyone at Swabian Temple. Okay, I'll write mine right now and take it over there. Looks like Vince got a Skylighter. Let's check on the others. Did I, coffee? I guess not. How's my energy? 180. You're just in time. What's wrong? You're heading back to Swabian Temple, right? Take the Skylighter with you. I've already written my wish on it. So you found the Skylighter, huh? Of course. No need to go looking. I've got my ear to the ground. Every customer at Yunchin is my informant. Everyone heard this morning that the Skylighters were going to be released, so they've all been waiting patiently. Especially the customers upstairs. They could see Pan Shifu releasing the Skylighters from across the street, shouting, "A panda! Look, a panda!" They don't mean to be rude. They're just excited. Then everyone rushed out and got Skylighters directly from Pan Shifu. Some customers even got one for me. Talk about getting something for nothing. Right, and get this. Right when I finished writing my wish, you showed up. It's gotta be fate. Fate brought you here to help me take it to... Wait. Feels more genuine if I deliver it myself. It's my wish, so I shouldn't let someone else do it for me. That's true. Hold on. That's true. Doing it yourself feels more ceremonial. That's right. Okay, I won't trouble you then. I'll deliver the Skylighter myself. Looks like Sweetie got a Skylighter. Let's check on the others. Read. The Tide Fair is about to start. I can't wait. Did you get a Skylighter? If only the Tide Fair could happen every day. Do you have that many wishes? Not exactly. Think about it. When the Tide Fair is happening, Swabian Temple's entrance will be bustling. I could set up a stall there and showcase our best-selling items. Sales will double. Then I'd write a wish on the Skylighter to double the convenience store sales. Do the math. That's like doubling twice over. Is there your booming business? Looks like Reed got a Skylighter. Let's check on the others. I checked on the others.
Need anything? We just got some
Good stuff. Shifu. Ba-da-do. Oh. Bell. Jufufu. She went.
Oh, Wise, you're back.
We've got so many
Got
Skylighters.
so many Skylighters.
People kept dropping off more Skyletters while you were gone. We've gathered all the ones we received here.
So? Did anyone say they couldn't find any?
Everyone I talked to said they were able to find one.
Everyone I talked to said they were able to find one.
That's a relief.
We also had some extras prepared here at the temple. I asked Sweetie to spread the word at Yunchin. If anyone couldn't find a
Yunchin.
sky letter, they could just come here and ask for one.
So I said it right. At least according to Yishuan's pronunciation. But considering that Yishuan also spoke perfect, I don't know, Mandarin? Cantonese? Well, it sounded perfect to my untrained ear. Leave it to Shifu to always have a plan.
So everyone could get a sky letter if they wanted one. Shifu always has a plan.
Thank goodness. I should have guessed that Shifu would have a plan. Wait, so even Shifu wasn't going to hide the sky letters? Was I the only one committed to the traditions? You all could have told me if you weren't planning on hiding them.
Sorry.
We just didn't want to dampen the mood. Especially given the way your eyes lit up the second someone mentioned hiding the sky letters.
So, are we all set now? Have we gathered all the sky letters?
Oh, wait, I want to write one too.
Wait. I want to write one too.
Of course. We still have some extras here. Go ahead. Both of you should take one.
What will the wish be?
We get one too? Yay! Oh, I already know what I'm going to write. How about you, Weiss?
I wish peace and happiness for everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I wish peace and happiness for everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Same here. I wrote the exact same thing. I hope everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula stays safe and happy.
Very well. I'll take your sky letter. The time has come. Let the ritual begin.
And so, under everyone's watchful gaze, Yishuan steps gracefully into the flock of birds. The final ritual of the Tide Fair begins. Is it going to be a cutscene or? Voldemort. That's cool, being able to see all the letters just like fly up like that. It's so beautiful. Watching the sky letters sort together is so moving. I wonder where they'll end up flying to. Into the hollow, perhaps. I mean, specifically, out onto the sea, maybe? Or in rock crevices? Or between mountains? One might even land on an ethereal's head. I hope they all land somewhere out of the ethereal's reach. Agreed. But hey, it's not like our worrying is going to change anything. As Shifu would say, how to reach or not, it all comes down to fate. Okay, so it's the same dialogue. Got it. Just wanted to see. Alright, time to get back to work. Isn't the Tide Fair all set and ready to go? I reckon at least half the folks at the temple won't be able to sleep. Too excited and all, you know? So I figured I'd whip up some snacks for them while there's still time. Just a little late night treat. Make sure you get some rest too. I know. Thanks for looking out for me, Junior. It's just a few snacks. I'll be done real quick. And rest up right after. Looking at everyone's expressions, I understand now why my predecessor founded the Tide Fair. And its meaning goes beyond just making wishes. What do you mean? The Hollow doesn't just corrupt one's flesh and organs, it also destroys the mind and spirit. The more one falls into despair, the easier it becomes for ether, especially miasma, to slip through the cracks. Now imagine those trapped in some desolate place. Seeing the messages left behind by those near and dear to them might remind them of home, and so light a fire anew to keep their despair at bay. If nothing else, it might at least slow down their descent into the abyss. It seems we must keep the Tide Fair going. So there'll be another one next year? Perhaps we will not even wait until then. If things settle down in the Wi-Fi Peninsula, we could make it a regular event. So, what do you think? You've been working hard lately. Take a break if you're feeling tired. You've been doing so much for Swabian Temple lately. Make sure you're taking care of yourself too, okay? I want to look around some more. Is Belle around? She is, but I can't talk to her. Okay. Let's take a break. Yeah, the Tide Fair is still going for a few more days. Take it easy and get some good rest tonight. Talk to Jufufu? The Tide Fair is so wonderful. The Tide Fair is amazing. Everyone's having such a great time. Not just Swabian Temple. The whole Wi-Fi Peninsula is buzzing with energy. It's not my first time. I can't help but feel moved every time I witness this scene. I'm so lucky to be a part of Swabian Temple. Me too. The renovations to Swabian Temple look great and everyone is backing us. The Tide Fair will keep going in the future. Right, Master? Yes, I discussed it with Wise yesterday. That's what I had in mind. Awesome. I'll help with everything I've got. I'll do even better than this time. Me too. With all the buzz from this Tide Fair, Swabian Temple's future business is bound to improve. Let's keep up the good work. We're going to make the next one better and bigger and better. Each area has a depth marker. Yeah, I saw. So, while that's happening, I guess I'll dispatch here. Hold on. I need more stuff. Well, the rest of the commissions are all... Oh, not all of them. Most of the commissions are all just going in. Yeah, it shows everything. 10,000 wish letters. Refined focus bracers. 8 million. Okay. I'll get there. Alright, this is... I'll start this event. I need to get some progress in. Oh. Oh. Senior, I want to slay demons and vanquish evil too! Well... Senior, am I ready to take the Hollow Exploration class? You know, the one where we actually get to go inside? During my time here, I've trained so hard that I can now go 300 rounds with a punching bag without backing down, and I can outrun 90% of my classmates on pure leg strength alone. Surely that qualifies me to be a rookie Hollow investigator, right? You've really given your best. But all that stuff you've been practicing, that's actually from that fitness training class. You know, the one your old man signed you up for? Going into the Hollow, that's kind of tough, not gonna lie. I mean, it's tough on us, not you, after all. Ensuring the safety of every disciple is our duty. Besides, those ethereals in the Hollow aren't your regular training dummies. They can actually hurt you. Aren't you scared? I'm not afraid. How will I know if I can't do it unless I try? Just like you said, I'm super hardworking. Yeah, that's true, but... Yeah, there's being hardworking, but regardless, you need, like, some... You need some strength of spirit to take on the Hollow, right? Strength of spirit, know-how in terms of dealing with Hollows, because the fucking doppelgangers, there's the ones that take on what you fear most, apparently. Like, there's quite a bit. But we still need some trials, right? Trials? Hey, Wise, got any tricks up your sleeve to get rid of... help out Funk? The HIA's got this new VR challenge event that realistically simulates what it's like in the Hollow. If Funk succeeds in the challenge, it'll prove he can make it through the Hollow's dangers unscathed. Right, Senior Fufu? You secretly shot a knowing glance at Jufufu. Yeah, that's so right. Rushing into Hollow is risky business. Failing to run into an ethereal would be the least of your worries. And getting hurt is the real danger. Junior Fung, you still need to gain some experience in the virtual battlefield first. The virtual battlefield. Will there be lots of ethereals swarming toward me when I'm in there? There might be even more than the ethereals in the real hollows. What do you say? Scared yet? No. It's just that I've never fought anything besides a punching bag. I'm just a bit worried, that's all. If you're worried now for a VR session, you should be worried about going into the actual hollow. Come on. Don't worry. Wise here is an experienced senior who will personally walk you through the whole process. After all, this VR challenge isn't exactly a walk in the park. Leaving it to me? Come on, don't be so modest. This is all for the growth of your juniors. Growth. As for you, stay here and focus on your training for now. Once Wise completes the challenge, you can learn from his replay. That'll give you a better shot at the trial. Got it! I'll definitely work even harder. I'll leave the rest to you, Wise. I'm sure you'll set a great example for Fung. Damn it! No! Find Lila to join the latest VR. Back to Luminous Square. Hello. Okay. So, want to give it a try now? I want to experience the holographic onslaught arena. Alliance Frontline Special Offensive. Yes, I've played her. I've played her. I know how she works.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster. Need a fortune telling?
Do you want me to fight?
Or cook? Yeah.
Fufu's here. Dun 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 da. Dun dun.
Alright, let's do it. This is combat, so it'll be pretty quick. Not worried. Not worried one bit. Wait, I should use the
The weak spot is here.
Ding!
I watch over you.
Done. Okay. Yeah, it's just quick combat. Do I even need to stream this? Like, we already know the end result. I'm gonna kick ass. And that's it. Although, I guess it's nice to see the comps, but... There's, like, the more I think about it, there's not too much of a point to streaming it. Maybe the special offensive, if it's actually... on the challenging side, it's got some of the Miasma Shield enemies, so... That in and of itself is kind of... gonna be problematic, I suppose. Oh, it's not even fully unlocked. When Vivian has guard feathers, and launch basic attack. Yep. Please tell Yanagi.
You have my complete
Yeah,
support.
that makes sense. Okay.
Tsukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon. Good day, Proxy.
Yeah, when there's at least one Mockingbird. This one's like really nice in that regard. It's taxed on anomaly. Wait, did I pick Trial Lucy or My Lucy? I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm curious.
Don't touch me. Here I come.
Resistance is futile.
Claw handle. Waste of time.
Nope. A bloom up. Disorder. I will have more disorder. Disorderly noise. Fucking Sunday, man. I should not be doing this on stream. Ugh. Chain Attack Alliance. Probably Evelyn, right? And Astra?
Hey, don't look down on me!
Yep. So, let's swap it up.
Wanna see the red scarf?
Yeah.
Take a deep...
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Actually...
I'm here, so we're good.
The anticipation...
Wanna see the red scarf?
Yeah, snap. The only way you can use snap with the synergy is if you have Evelyn 2. Unless they plan on adding in more Stars of Lyra agents, but I don't know if that'll happen. Clap. Hiya! Okay.
There it is. Get him.
All exits are now sealed.
Later. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Get the combat in, you know? Totalize. Hugo. I know how Totalize works. It's a pretty neat mechanic.
I shall follow your orders.
Holy shit. I mean, this makes so much sense, but holy shit.
I'm here.
I wish you a fabulous day.
Because you just want to stun and then Totalize.
What's your honor really worth?
Allow me to reap your soul.
Let me show you how it's done.
Tales for the dawn that sets the world alight. The end is nigh.
In position.
Oh, crap, man.
Stand still.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Watch and learn.
And Totalize. Bye-bye.
Let the party begin.
He still does good damage in his own right, though, even without Totalize, so... Oh, let's go Ult.
Let order and madness dance.
tell myself I shouldn't do this on stream, but still do it. And then frontline difficulty is just a harder version, right? Yeah. Oh, what time is it? 11:05. Might call it here. Yeah, I'll call it here. I don't know when I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll finish up the event because the rest of it releases tomorrow anyway, and then dust that event off. I'll probably I'll start with the Honkai Impact, do what I can for that. Do Zenless, do other stuff, yeah. And the other stuff we'll figure it out as time goes on. I know the Genshin patch comes out tomorrow night. I'm holding off on the story because, like, just now, like, not just now, but like today, I'm pretty sure Zach Aguilar coming back as Ether. So there's gonna be more people coming back for sure. Erica, I'm gonna butcher her last name. Harlicker. I'm sorry. Coming back as Venti, so that's great too. And I know Venti is at least involved in some regard there, so I can literally just play it and have them be voiced, and that's great to me. Voiced by the OG VAs specifically, and I hope that's a trend for Honkai Star Rail. That I don't know if the door's still open for like Caleb Yen and Rachel Chow, but I really hope the door is where they can come back and be Kalis and Stella again. I really hope so. And like Nicholas Leung, Chia Court, Cheryl something for Kafka, Annalisa Fisher for Firefly. There's probably some other characters that weren't voiced, but like those ones were the ones I remembered for like not being voiced. So like it'd be great if they came back too. Please. Please. And it seems the whole strike didn't really pan out. Like there was a strike, mind you, or more like of the like against Activision and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure the stuff against Toyo games or Gacha games in particular were not actually part of the strike, but they were part of the strike, right? I was like, feels pretty disingenuous learning about how it's not actually a big part of the strike, or not formally part of the strike. It's more informal. It's just like, why you gotta be so sneaky like that? It makes it hard to trust the motive of the whole movement, right? Especially with the whole like, oh, you gotta like pay up this much to be part of it, and then you gotta keep paying up. Sounds like a pyramid scheme in that sense, but I don't know. I'm not part of it. I understand that having health insurance is really good to have, especially since healthcare, especially in the US, is kind of not that good. Garbage, one might say. So I can understand that, but I don't know. It's like people who act out like Corinna and Kaylee Mills have do nothing but hurt any form of movement. I think I think extremism in general doesn't really help much, especially as like in any group for that matter. Like, I don't know, if you think about it, like people who are doing a peaceful protest, a majority of them might be doing it peacefully, right? But then there's a few bad apples in the bunch that aren't falling in line and instead decide, okay, I'm gonna fucking riot. And that's what people latch onto more, not the people who are, still keeping true to a peaceful protest. It's these fucking guys who decided to throw Molotov cocktails for some reason. And it sucks for the people, the majority, but there's also like, depending on the context, I think there's also like at some point some like people within the group need to be like, hey, you're going a bit too far there, dial it back a bit. But I don't know, I'm not part of the group. I'm not a voice actor. I'd like to be a voice actor. Don't know how likely that'll be. I think EU voice actors will be hired more often now At least compared to SAG, AFTRA voice actors. I don't know if NA voice actors will still be hired. Like Alex, Lay will be hired still, I think. Like Stephen Fu, yada yada. I'm trying to think of other names off the top of my head. Sam Slade. I think those guys will still be voicing other characters and new roles, but I don't know. It seems like SAG has really, really damaged its reputation with how it went about things, and rightfully so, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. There's probably other things to talk about it, but yeah, it's like I do like the work they do as voice actors. When it comes to their personal stuff, I try not to I try to separate art from the artist. I'm not successful all the time. There's some times where I cannot separate it. Like, I guess one example is Logan Paul in WWE. I think he's a piece of crap. I don't like him. Mainly because of the whole CryptoZoo stuff and his the way he's kind of slided accountability off his shoulders. I don't like that. Also suing CoffeeZilla. Why? Well, I know why, but you know, it's stupid. So it's like that one I cannot separate, like, because I've been watching WWE more often. I know Monday Night Raw just happened a few hours ago, but I haven't watched it yet because I'm streaming. But I don't know. It's like one of those examples of me not being able to separate art from the artist, at least. One where I have been able to do it was like what Chris Nyosi as Dezel in Tales of Zestiria, or Byleth originally in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Chris Nyosi did some bad things. Definitely did some bad things. But I still found the voice work he did. Like, I still really like the voice work he did for those characters, regardless of his personal thing. Though I guess like the difference between Logan Paul is like it's him. It's him there. He's putting himself out there. And I also get really fucking annoyed at how every time the commentators talk, to deflect any hatred against Logan Paul, it's like, oh, it's because they're jealous that he's so good at what he does. Like, I don't care that he's good at what he does. It's like good for him. What I care about is how you keep saying that. Like, fuck off. God. It's just that he's a fucking trash human being. And come on. Whatever. I don't like Logan Paul. That's it. That's not exactly a hot take. Though I'm not really here to give hot takes right now. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll give a hot take about something really spicy. No, I won't. But anyway, that's it. I think that's enough of me rambling, right? I hope I got my point across. Maybe. Sometimes I ramble, if you don't notice, and I don't know if I explained myself clearly. I hope I did. But yeah, that's it.